Good morning and welcome to the Funnyfarm pod. It's normally Charlie that intros, but at the last second there he said, "You can do the intro." How are we all? Hope we're all well. We're all recovering, aren't we, from England being knocked out of the World Cup?
Yeah. But you know what? We're going to twat them on Saturday, aren't we? That's the good thing in the rugby. We got them in the rugby on Saturday, haven't we?
I didn't know that, mate. I've not been following the rugby. Okay, so we can. But it looks like. Did you see all the fucking hooliganism and all the controversy around it with the fucking Falklands flag and everything?
No, I know. And you know what? I've seen some brilliant sort of like fucking Facebook comments. There was one that says, the last time the fucking Argentinians had a flag like that, I saw it in Port Stanley in 1982. It had no writing on it. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, there was some good comments. It was quite funny, and you know what? And it just shows how thick these footballers are. They've obviously been indoctrinated by the Argentinian government and that. The fucking Argentinians never ever owned the Falklands. They never had it.
No.
We discovered it like about 200 years ago, 250 years ago, whatever it was. We populated it, and then the Spanish fucking they had most of South America, didn't they? And then the Spanish put a claim on it, and they were going some sort of like really crappy claim on it. And the British just told them to fuck off. We were proper hard then, weren't we?
I'm glad you know all this shit, mate. I really do, because we're a perfect pod partnership. Because I know fuck all about history or any of that stuff, so it's really good. But what I am good at is suggesting stuff to do on the pod, I think. So we're going to start doing. We're going to go back to the football in a second because it's really important to talk about what's happened and everything. But I just want to let people know. Watch to the end of the video, guys, because we're going to. Both of us said we're going to do an eating challenge. We've done the biscuit dunking challenge, which was good fun. We're going to start doing more in person and on the online pod that we're doing. But the first one we decided to do, I said to Charlie, "What food do you not like?" I hate hummus, so I thought he was going to come up with something like where I'd end up eating a pot of hummus, and I didn't think it could get any worse than that. Charlie basically said he eats fucking anything, so like these challenges are going to be tough for me because Charlie's like a human disposal unit. But he did say, "I hate celery," and I hate celery. I fucking can't stand it. So we're going to do a celery eating challenge at the end of the pod. So please stick with us for that. I'm sure you'll see us pulling some funny gurns. Yeah, we've both got the celery ready. Although my daughter did nick one last night. She loves celery. I should have let her do it instead of me. So yeah, we're going to do that. But yeah, the Argentinians, mate. I thought we would. I honestly thought first half we've got this, and then Gordon scored. I thought this is it. We've done this. Then what happened, mate? What happened? What the?
You hear everybody in the country when he took Gordon off going, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah.
The whole fucking country shouted that, didn't he? And then, what was it, parking a bus? He just parked the bus, didn't he? And that's not going to work against the Argentinians, is it? You've got Messi floating. In that second half, the Argentinians come out really strong. They started to turn the screw, didn't they, in the second half? And all we needed to do was, Gordon was on there. His fucking head was buzzing. He just fucking scored in the semi-finals of the World Cup.
He must have been. He must have been. What the fuck have I got to do? You know what I mean? Because he's had a couple of dodgy games, Gordon, but like he's had some moments of fucking class. And obviously that goal, his run, his positioning was phenomenal. And he's just put England ahead. We're going to the final. And then he takes him off. I thought the only thing that could make this worse is if he just took Bellingham and fucking Kane straight off after that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kane had a bit of a sedentary game, I thought. I think the Argentinians did a good job of keeping him quiet. But it just
why did Marcus Rashford on at the 90 minute or something?
Mate, it's just pathetic, wasn't it? It was like it, and we've had this conversation so many times before the World Cup, and I said Perhaps they should have given Gareth longer. And Gareth was he was the end result of that match, wasn't he? It was Gareth Southgate's tactics.
On Facebook, and it was the Scooby-Doo crowd, and they pulled the fucking off Tuchel, and it was Gareth Southgate.
Yeah.
Now we've got to, that's how it ended.
Yeah, now we've got to play France in the bronze medal match, and it's like, can you see us winning that?
Possible. Nobody gives a shit, really, do they? But I think I just don't understand this psyche. I just don't understand what was going through his head. Maybe the heat had got to him because he never had a cap on and it was fucking bouncing off his slap head. I don't know.
It was an air fucking stadium. It was all England. It was England. We were I thought we were the favourites going into that match.
You know what? We played really well. We contained Argentina in the first half. We scored a goal. We were fucking buzzing, and he just had to build on that. It's not like, right, okay, we scored a goal, everybody get back here. And they were so fucking, they were so deep, weren't they? It was stupid.
I think the players will be fuming. I think they will be absolutely fuming because we never really, during the World Cup, we never really got like a cohesive, like the Argentinians have played together quite a bit, so they're quite cohesive. They're nice playing, and Spain looked phenomenal. I really hope they stuff Argentina in the final. I'm going to be Spain all over, mate. But like we never got a cohesive thing. But like in that first half, we did look like we knew what we were doing. Everyone was playing well. The one thing I will say about this World Cup is the players have gone out there and they've worked their arses off, in really tough conditions, like the Mexico game. Bloody hell, that was just phenomenal. But the players must have been like, what the fuck are you doing, mate? It unbelievably bad tactics, and he's been, I get it, you park the bus against Norway, you park the bus against Mexico. It's Argentina, mate, and Messi. Messi basically opened us up, didn't he? And like there was no one there. I mean, the only thing I will say, Jed Spence, he might have got a bit of a knock when he he made that initial tackle on Messi for the second goal. But why wasn't he closing that down, mate? Do you know what I mean? It's like he's the quickest quickest player on the pitch, and he didn't get to little Messi to close him down. But yeah,
the commentary when we scored, my fucking arse went then because even the commentator said it's worse now that it's 1-0.
Yeah,
and the commentator said that, and it was. And but honestly, I mean, Tuchel, I don't know what he was doing, and like he never blamed himself, did he at all? He never took responsibility for it at all. He's going on about the English DNA of football. It was the best game we played. It was the best game we had in the tournament. It's like, fuck off, Tuchel. Take responsibility. You made some shit decisions, and you fucking did, and everybody could see it. He sounds like the football equivalent to fucking Donald Trump.
Yeah,
he's a fucker.
Yeah,
I don't think we should sack him, but I think he needs to fucking wake up and smell the fucking coffee beans because he should have just gone out attacking. That's what you do. You've got like fucking, what was it, the 72nd minute or something? It's just bizarre, isn't it, that he's gone, let's defend it. You're there, you want to get into the fucking finals. Let's get out and score another goal. You know what, if we don't, at least we've had the fucking good go. Yeah. And that's what the fans want to see.
I think, like, if you watch the game against Norway, which we all did, and I think everyone would probably agree that the players like properly wore that shirt on that day. They went out there, 10 men, in the end, and they just properly went for it. Did you see the Jude Bellingham and Tuchel interviews at the end of the match?
No.
Tuchel basically, after they'd done all that, you could see the players were running around the pitch. They were buzzing. They just made it to the semi-finals. They beat Norway, got to the semi-finals. Tuchel came out and said, well, we can still do better and all this, that and the other. And then,
catch a bit of that. I thought you meant to I did catch a bit of that. He was fuming, wasn't he?
Yeah, and then Bellingham's interview, he was like, well, the lads have done a great job. This, that, they're all positive. And then the interviewer said, what do you think about Tuchel's comments about the fact that you could have done better and this, that and the other? And Bellingham, I mean, it's a bit of a childish response, but he went, whatever, mate, whatever. and like it was proper like teenage response. But
You know what? He's just now for fucking 2 hours. What do you expect him to say? You know what I mean? You got some fucking twatty tithead making a fucking silly statement.
yeah,
About when they
it was like it just like stunk of. If it had been a league match, if that had been a league interview, you'd have been like, this manager's lost the dressing room completely. You know, he's not understanding his players. And when they brought on the last two subs, who did they bring on? The attacking players, Rashford and someone else. Can't remember who they brought on at the end. But there's two attacking players. It's about the 97th minute of 100 minutes we played, and you saw the players were that like the two subs went on, and all the other players were like, "What the fuck are we doing now? Then what positions are we playing in? Where are we all supposed to play?" Because he just changed it to like having six at the back, brought Dan Burn on to defend, and then obviously what happened. I just don't know. He just did.
Tall's that Dan Burn?
Say again.
How tall's Dan Burn?
No, massive. He was great when he was on.
How did that goal go in though? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
You know what? But the problem you got now is fucking Klopp's taking over the Germans. The Germans are going to be fucking attacking football. You know, he's taking over the German squad, hasn't he?
I was going to be. Say, do you think the England team have been infiltrated and he just didn't want us to go to the fucking final, mate? And that crossed my mind. It's like, what? We won 1-0 up. Why? You can't defend for 20 minutes against the Argentines. You can't just soak up that pressure for that amount of team with that amount of time with the like worldies they've got in their team. Yeah. And I thought McAllister was unlucky. It's post twice, didn't he? Class player, you know. Alvarez.
Yeah, but you know what? When all this was going on, when all this was going on, they should have fucking seen. You know, hang on, we need to fucking do something fast here. We can't just sit back. We can't absorb this pressure, and they couldn't. You know, it was fucking just the little dinks that Messi was doing. I mean, he just found his rhythm, didn't he? The last fucking 20 minutes of that game, the little crosses he was putting in, you know, across the box, they were fucking outstanding. They were worldy. You know what I mean? And it's like they had 3 shots in about a minute. Pickford, fair play to him. He did all right. You know what I mean? But you know, it was just
when that second goal went in.
I was so disappointed because we had it. We had that game. If we wouldn't have changed our tactics at that game, we'd have won that.
Yeah.
And every fucking England supporter in the country knows that.
Yeah. I mean,
we'd have won that game if he wouldn't have fucking changed. To go from that to that, it's like to go from fucking, you know, attacking to come and have a go if you think you're hard enough. Yeah. You know, it's like, fuck off.
Yeah. It was like when you were a kid and you kicked your football. Like when that second goal went in, it was like, remember when you were playing football in the backyard at your house and the ball goes over the fence and you just look at each other and go, well, what the fuck are we going to do now? She's got a massive dog. I'm not climbing over that fence. Well, how are we going to do this now? How are we going to get the ball back? And that's exactly how it was. We couldn't keep the ball. Do you know, we had, I think in the last 20 minutes, we had 12% possession. Do you know what I mean? They had 80-odd% of that ball in the last 20 minutes. I know I think at half time we'd had 40%. So you'd expect that, right? But, you know, I don't know. Just what
you needed to throw fucking everything at it to get into the final.
Yeah, it was
not just. You don't sit back. You don't sit back in a World Cup game. I'm sorry. You know, and that's why I never enjoyed watching England when they were being managed by Gareth Southgate, because you knew what was going to happen. But we scored. We were up here. You know, we were 1-0 up. It's like, fucking hell, we're going to do this. We're going to do it. And then it's just like, wow, somebody just pulled a chair from under me.
Yeah. And do you know what? I think I'd have fancied us against Spain as well.
I would have as well. I would have. I mean, I do fucking Argentina, but I'd have, you know, yeah, I'd have fancied us against Spain.
I was a bit excited about getting to the semi-finals because we had so many games where other teams parked the bus and we couldn't break it down. And you thought to yourself, this, like now we're going to have attacking teams who, You know, we can actually play our game and make use of those wide areas, and you know, actually do something here. Do you know what I mean? And we went out, all guns blazing, did the job, 60 odd, 70 minutes, goal, bosh, we're in. And then Tuchel just lost his mind, mate. And, you know, I think he did.
I think got a bit. I think he had a bit of sunstroke. He must have been. He had a bit of sunstroke, mate. It had to be. You know, the fucking heat got to his head. Yeah. I can't. I just can't fathom out those fucking tactics. I don't think anybody can they?
No. Yeah. So yeah, we've been mediocre. You know what I mean? We've been dragging results out. You know, it wasn't like we'd gone and, you know, like France were the opposite. They went and smashed everybody. They'd done great, and then obviously Spain just dominated them in that match, didn't they? It was like, you know, you couldn't see.
Game, you know, France were favourite, weren't they? They scored the goal, and then they just carried on and got another one.
Yeah.
You know, Argentina was starting to panic. You can see it. They needed to score.
Yeah.
You know, and you can see that if we were still attacking, you know, we'd have found those areas. You know, we'd have found the mistakes. We'd have forced the mistakes from them. Yeah. You know, it's just I just don't understand the psyche. I just don't understand why anybody would do that. And I keep thinking I'm living in fucking I'm in a dream. You know, honestly, it's just like, I just don't understand.
I think Wayne Rooney, like I actually said while we were watching the studio pundits talking about it, and you've got Hart and
what's he done to his fucking hair?
No. But
I'm not going to be fucking Turkish guy.
But they were like Mika Richards and Hart and Mark Chapman were kind of like trying. Every now and then they'd come in and they'd try to be almost apologetic for Tuchel.
Yeah.
Wayne Rooney, like,
he was not having any of it.
Made a fucking.
He wasn't.
He wasn't having it. I actually turned around to my missus and said, "Get rid of Tuchel and give Wayne Rooney the job." Do you know what I mean? Because he must have been, fuck me, what is going on here? And as a striker himself,
they all were. Everybody in the fucking country was. You know, everybody in the fucking country was thinking exactly the same. You know, I'm thinking, is this some sort of master plan? Have they planned this or what? Or is this just stupidity? It was the latter.
I honestly don't think he knew what he was doing at all. I don't think he made the mistake. Like, fair enough, he'd used that tactic previously and it worked, but not against a side like Argentina.
You know, and after this conversation, I was all for, like, you know what, we should give him another chance. No, fucking sack him. Let's get rid of him.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to get that far again and he starts pulling tricks like that, do you? You can't trust him. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. And he won't take responsibility for anything. So get rid of the fucker.
And the fans, you know, the pundits, everyone, in my opinion, like, the thing you will say about Gareth Southgate is if he'd have done that post-match interview, he would have completely owned it. He would have taken responsibility.
Yeah. He should never have done that, yeah. Yeah, of course.
Let's be honest, Tuchel's, I mean, I was glad when Germany got booted out, because I thought if we get Germany in the fucking final, I'm not convinced he's going to be England. I think, you know, I think he's a spy. Like, you know what I mean? Like a World War II spy. He's come to infiltrate us and knob us out, mate. But anyway, we move on, mate. I shall watch the game on Saturday and obviously watch the final. But
yeah, rugby's at 8:10, so that's how we do the fucking Argentinians in the rugby.
When's that, on Saturday?
Yeah, I went to the Fijian game. It was like fucking 71-8. We actually hammered them, but yeah, it was a bit like all one-sided. There was a little bit. Yeah. It wasn't very competitive when it's like that. You know what I mean?
Oh,
well, I went to the Hill Stadium.
Yeah.
Decent stadium, in all fairness.
Did you?
But because he's a diehard Evertonian, he's going to me because, like, he dropped his car here and I drove my car in. Because he lives in Wales, so he just comes past here. And he's like, don't fucking buy anything in there. Don't buy anything in there. They're ripping you off. Don't fucking... I said, there should be some free water today, shouldn't there? Because it was like boiling. He said, you won't have any free water in that fucking place now.
Talking about water, mate, bit of a swerve off the subject, but how much do we need rain? Have you my
I'm,
back my
I'm loving I'm loving this.
no, not about the heat. My back garden, mate, it's hay. It's
It was
fucking
mine. Grass. You know what's good? The dog shit on it. The dog shits on it. You can pick it up straight away because it hardens. It fucking bakes immediately, doesn't it?
yeah, baked turds. Yeah, I like that as well. It's either when it's red hot, so it cooks the fucker in the sun, or when it's freezing cold, so it's ice. It's great. And
Yeah.
the worst
Yeah.
one is when it's like fucking, it's a bit damp in the air and it just goes to mush and you've got to try and fucking pick it
Yeah.
up. But
Yeah.
talking about shit, mate, we've got this celery challenge to do. Are you looking forward to it, Charlie?
Nah, I hate celery, mate. I fucking hate it. You know what? I like it cooked. I don't mind it cooked.
I like it in a soup.
Yeah, I can't really do a soup. I did find, I suppose it was pickled. I did find years ago, and like they stopped doing it. I think that the company closed down, and it was like pickled celery. I need to work out how to do it myself. It was pickled celery, but they used to put chili in it, and it was fucking red hot, and it was gorgeous.
Oh, really?
And I loved it. I loved it, but I cannot eat raw celery. It's I can't stand the smell. I can't stand the taste. It's just really fucking.
I mean, they say that it's calorie deficit when you eat this food.
Yeah,
It's so
yeah.
bad.
I'm happy with my weight.
Celery is so fucking horrible that your body takes such a massive amount of effort to get rid of it that it actually burns more calories to have it than it puts in your body. But there are some health benefits to celery, so I think we'll do the positive side of things and try and put a positive spin on it before we see our gurning faces trying to eat this.
You been doing some research?
Done a little bit of research. So it protects your heart. The low sodium content of celery makes it a good choice if you have high blood pressure or cardiovascular disease. It fights inflammation, so that's good. It cleans your teeth as well. So maybe we give up our toothbrushes from now on and just eat a celery stick in the morning. It promotes healthy blood and bones, supports digestion, and it keeps you hydrated. I'm guessing the reason it keeps you hydrated is that you have to drink that much shit to get the taste out of your mouth that you become massively hydrated after you've eaten it. My daughter came in last night and goes, "Can I have some of that celery?" And I'm like, "No, it's for a challenge." And I'm like, "Yeah, actually, yes, you can have one."
There's loads of things in there, though, isn't there? What are the rules? I reckon we do 5 minutes, as much as we can eat in 5 minutes. You know what? At the end of this 5 minutes, I might be a fucking. Honestly, it's just a thought, I suppose, isn't it? But I'll eat anything. I've fucking ate all sorts. I think I've had cat, dog, and snake and fucking pig's brains in fucking China. I've had all sorts of shit, mate. Yeah, well, the first time I went to China, we went. Our agent took us to this place. I always remember it was in there, Guangzhou, and it was a restaurant. It was called Chairman Mao's. Oh, Chairman Mao. We get in there, my bosses there work for it and the agents, and you could hear them two talking and laughing. And then they said, "What do you want?" I said, "Whatever, you know." I'm in a Chinese restaurant. I think I'm getting fucking salt and sour chicken balls. Not like that at all. Come over, fucking fish head for me. I get a fish head. Just a head. No body, just a fish head with the eyes and everything in it. And he's going, "Oh, you got to have the eyes. They're lovely." Go, "Oh, no. No, fuck that." But I mean, I was taking like the meat out the cheeks, you know, because you don't want to appear rude, do you? And I couldn't in those days. I can use chopsticks now. I'm quite good with the old chopsticks. I couldn't use chopsticks then. I was struggling a little bit.
I think like these, I think I've watched loads of food challenges on because I'm thinking, what can we do that like something a bit different to us just sitting chatting shit. And I'm looking forward to meeting up and doing some, like maybe not challenges, but going and looking at different places and comparing breakfasts and stuff like that. Because I love a breakfast or I love a Sunday roast or whatever. This is like, I mean, we have had Kev at one of our old faithfuls has come in and said we should do the Jacob's Cream Cracker Challenge. So we'll do that. Charlie's going away So it'll probably be after he comes back from Turkey, but we'll do that. And please give us some suggestions on things that we can do online. And then when we get an opportunity, I'm definitely going to meet up in August when I'm over there. Yeah, we'll do something then. But yeah, I'm looking forward to these challenges. But I actually think that I've set myself up to fail massively because I remember what you're like with your food, and I know you're not, you do eat quite a lot of different stuff. Whereas, like for me, I've just spilt some olives in the fridge this morning, knocked a pot of olives over, and I had to fucking almost detergent my hands because I can't be. I love olive oil, but I don't really like olives, so I had to fucking olives up off the floor, and I'm covered in it, and I'm a little bit
anchovies. Ooh,
yeah. I'm a little bit vanilla when it comes to food. Do you know what I mean? I'm okay, but like, I'm a little bit like, why did they put a gherkin in a McDonald's burger? I eat it and it's all right, but I'm a little bit like, why have they put that in there? What's the fucking point in that? And I know you're not. You like all that stuff, so I think I've set myself up to that. But I will give it my best. I will give it my best shot. So we have both got.
Yeah, I've just I can't stand the smell of it. To be honest with you, the smell's fucking pungent, isn't it?
Disgusting, mate. I've just had a whiff of that now, and I'll be honest with you, mate. It's putting me off.
You know what? I was just looking at this. Because there's some like skinny sticks like that.
Yeah.
And there's some
ones like that.
Fat sticks like that. So I think rules-wise, we should go for the fatter stick. So I've got 2 fat sticks here. I think we should do 5 minutes. I've got 2. I want to go for me fatter. You've got to go for your fatter sticks first.
That's the fat one.
I'll get 5. See if you can do 5. That'll be 1 a minute.
I'm going to do 5 of these, I'm sure. There are some fat ones in here, mate. So I've got a few fat ones. So I've set up the 2 fat there.
I've got 5 fat boys. I've got so how many you eat in 5 minutes, okay? You can only drink water.
Only water, no other drinks. Think about the fact that you're cleaning your teeth while you're eating, mate. I ain't even had any breakfast yet. This is my breakfast today. Do you know what I mean?
I've had a bowl of cornies. I like my cornies.
I've been doing loads of gym, mate. I think in the last 8 or 9 days, I've only missed 1 day. I've been to the gym every day. And this, I could do with some protein, to be honest with you. Not this pile of shit.
I'll put a 5-minute timer on it. I won't put a stopwatch. I'll put a 5-minute timer.
Look at this. It's got like a skin shit like thing on it.
Skin shit thing? Were you talking about your penis?
So how are we going to do this then? Are we going to...
Right, okay.
I've got 4 left in the bag. So it's basically it's the most we can eat in 5 minutes of celery. And the target's to do 5. So do we stop the clock at 5?
Yeah, the alarm will go off, so we should know.
If we finish the 5 though,
if you finish the 5, you're going to another one. You'll have 6.
You're doing volume, not speed. So yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Vape.
Get your celery stick in hand. Okay.
Right.
5 might be too long, Right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, fucking hell. Mate, this is awful. I can't swallow it. But it's hard to chew, isn't it? Oh my god.
No, I'm gonna get it to be cheap.
I ate this worse than Tuchel. So if you've got any suggestions, guys, that we can do any of the challenges, let us know.
Um,
Oh, that's fucking awful, man. It's hard, isn't it? You can't. Oh, fucking that. It's like feet.
I've not swallowed anything yet. I've just swallowed the juice. I've got a big ball. What? Oh.
But, wow, what a fucking challenge this is. It's like your gag reflex comes on, isn't it?
I'll have to spit it out, mate. I can't do it. Seriously. I can't do it. I can't even do one. Honestly. I remember fucking anti-climax. I can't do that. I got halfway through a stick.
I'm still going. It was fucking awful, man.
I can't do it. I really can't do that.
Ask me some questions while I'm doing it then. There you go.
Get it up me mouth. I have to get it up me mouth.
I honestly thought Charlie would have done better than that, people. I won't be second.
Oh, man. No. I had to go. I need to brush my teeth. And don't fucking say do with a celery stick. Are you in your second one?
Yeah. Ask me some questions while I'm doing it.
How big's your knob?
Probably about right. Oh, it's fucking awful, mate.
You know what? You know what I was going on? I'll finish off what I was saying before about the fucking Falkland Islands. So, like, Spain. So, like, Spain, like, I put this claim on the Falkland Islands. And then, oh, man, the taste is fucking horrible. Yeah, so when was it? Was it like in the 60s or 70s? When, he's gone. He's gone.
No. Fucking hell.
And Chris is live. This is fucking brilliant. I wouldn't put myself through that. Fair play to you. I was like, what have you done? A stick and a half? Hey.
I'm going to stick it off, yeah. Fuck that.
I only got you did a go into your mouth out. I didn't know, be honest with you, but we've actually 4.5 minutes.
Fucking hell. Oh, fucking Jesus Christ. Managed 1.5.
You did more than me, mate. I couldn't. Honestly, I just can't fucking stand the taste.
How long did we do?
Yeah, hang on. This alarm's just about to go off now.
Oh.
Gone off now.
I might have managed to if I just gagged on it. It's like it wasn't actually. It's still there. It's like oh,
I've got it stuck in my teeth. I need to go and brush my teeth and fucking floss.
Jesus Christ. Oh, my eyes are watering. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Celery. Oh, I was all confident before we did that. I thought I'm going to do this. I mean, I won the challenge. I think we could say it's probably the first challenge I've won on the pod, isn't it? Hey there, Charlie.
Well, what was the other? Oh, we done the biscuit ones, haven't we?
You won that, didn't you?
What biscuit was it? Was it the rich tea? I can't remember.
I'm not sure which one won, mate.
I think we should start doing some forfeits if you lose to make it a little bit more competitive. I'm not doing it today because I lost.
I think you'd have to wear wear that Everton shirt for longer, mate.
Now you can fuck off. Honestly, it's doing my fucking head.
That's where I got to, people. So I tried 5, and I got to 1.5. But this is probably, I don't know, a sixth of that. And I couldn't stop it coming out. It was, I can't even describe it. It was almost like, the taste is horrible. When you first bit into it, it's like, why am I fucking doing this? What am I doing?
Hey, that's another one we could do. Marmite. Do you like Marmite?
I'll be honest with you, mate. That'd be a good one because I've never really tried Marmite.
I don't think I like it.
Is Marmite like the stuff they do with Twiglets? I love Twiglets.
Yeah. So I don't eat any of that shit.
Right with the Marmite then. Yeah, have you tried it?
I'm not really into Marmite. It's a little bit.
There's the old marshmallow one, isn't there? How many marshmallows can you get in your mouth? But I reckon you'll win that. You've got a bigger mouth than me, haven't you? You're bigger than me.
I don't know. You've practiced lots on bollocks, haven't you? You've had a lot of bollocks in your mouth.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is the celery stick. That is the celery stick eating challenge. It was a bit of a disappointment. I mean, Charlie gave up after like less than half a one, didn't you? Did you even do half? Did you swallow any?
No. I just swallowed the juice. It was just going around in my mouth. I just had to spit it out, mate.
I'm fairly confident when we meet up in August, because what I'm thinking we could do in August is if you can get away from the wife and kids for a day, we'll go and do a full day, right? And so we'll go and have some breakfast. We'll go for a walk or something, and then we'll go and go to McDonald's and have some lunch. But we'll have like a massive McDonald's and have a bit of a challenge on that, and then go and get some dinner somewhere and do like 3 meals and do a proper day of it and record it for the pod. And I think that'll be interesting. And I honestly think you will fucking annihilate me at that.
Yeah. I reckon we could do. I think there's a spoons and mould. I have to check it out.
Yeah,
we could do breakfast there. Then we could go up Mulvama.
That's a great idea. Yeah,
and then we could pop down and do either a KFC or a McDonald's in Mould.
Or we could do one for lunch, one for tea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then we will be more diabetic when we leave. People,
that's what you should be fucking eating if you are diabetic. That's crap.
Yeah. This is the reason that we are diabetic, though, isn't it, I suppose, if we don't stuff like that.
I'm going to an all-inclusive on Friday, and they have fucking coffee and cakes at fucking 4:30. I'm going to be the first one fucking there.
Yeah.
Coffee and cakes, come on, let's go.
We had it.
By next Friday, otherwise I'm going to have to fucking take it.
You'll be taking it, mate. You'll be taking it.
Fuckers drown the pool, fucking doing fucking videos every morning. Day 100 and I'm up to 100 and what are we up to? 124, 124.
You know what? This is a lifesaver today. This is a lifesaver after tasting that celery shit, because this is lime and lemon. It's a really nice, refreshing flavour that I've got in my vape. So it's a bit of a fucking godsend. I think the comments are going to be that we're pathetic on this, by the way. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is going out today, so you'll be able to watch this today. You obviously are watching it today if you're this far. Please drop in the comments any challenges that you'd like to see me and Charlie do, food or otherwise. we won't take on, obviously make them sensible and doable from a remote perspective, but also if you've got something that we could perhaps meet up and do, we'll happily do that as well. But yeah, this has been the celery stick eating challenge. I won, ladies and gents. I won the celery stick eating challenge, and I think Charlie's happy. He's not even bothered, is he? Because he got it out of his mouth a lot quicker than I did. And I literally regurgitated part of a celery stick on the pod for you.
I don't want to be a fucking genius at eating celery sticks. I've got to say.
Do you know what? Do you know what? There's going to be people out there who are like, I love celery. I'd have eaten all 5 of those celery sticks in that time. But it's really, honestly, anyone out there, give yourself a time and have a go, even if you like celery. I mean, if you like celery, it puts you at a slight advantage, but without any dips, just raw dogging celery. It's so hard to chew, isn't it? And you chew it up to a point where you think, I can swallow that now, and you can't. It's like, I managed to do 1 and a bit of them, but it's so hard. It is a challenge, that. It is a challenge. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. We didn't. But, yeah, we will be back with a pod Monday. It'll be released on Wednesday still, but we're doing a pod on Monday. And then we won't be, we've got a week off then, haven't we? Because you're away, Charlie.
I'm away for 2 weeks.
2 weeks. So we've not got anything for 2 weeks. When's our...
I'll try and do a pod, try and do a couple of pods while I'm away, side of the pool or something, don't know. Or if I can get away from the kids in a bar. I'll take me little fucking tripod and stuff with me, so never know. Might be able to get online.
So you definitely got this one. Obviously, you've got. You'll definitely have one on either Monday or Wednesday. I might put it out on Monday because we're doing it on Monday this week. So that is Monday the 20th. Charlie's then got kids off school and going on holiday, so I hope he has a lovely time in Turkey. And he's probably going to come back with new teeth and hair, I think. So watch this space.
I'll come back with Barry Gibb.
When is our, Charlie, just quickly, because you've got when is our next pod after that? Like official, definite next pod?
That'll be the 10th, 11th, 12th of August.
Okay, cool.
I think we've got somebody. We got anybody? Let me double check. I can double check to see if you've got anybody guest booked in.
Oh, God, that's horrible.
I know. Am I in the right fucking thing here?
No.
Why can't I see any guests? Oh, dear. Yeah, so we got Reese Harris Clark. It was booked in on the 14th of August.
So that's our next pod. That's our next. So you've got
guest. That's the guest. That's Friday the 14th of August.
So there'll be one on the 12th. There'll be one on the 12th, one on the 14th. Yeah. They're our next official pods, guys. Obviously, you've got Monday the 20th, and then Charlie's got a well-earned break away with his wife and kids. And then, we've got that. And then a couple of weeks after that, I'm coming over to Wales, so we'll do a special. We'll try and do a pod that I can edit and do while I'm in Wales, but then it might be a short one, so I can get it out for you. But then it'll probably take me a bit of time because I'm not very good at editing. It'll probably take me a bit of time to edit the one that we do when we go and have a full day together. If Charlie can, if you can do it, obviously no pressure, you have family commitments and stuff. But yeah, that's been fun.
Yeah.
Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on
Monday, and hopefully Argentina have got their asses whipped.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll see you all. Follow me on Facebook, Chris Richmond, and Instagram, Chris Rich Comedian, and that's for TikTok as well. We love you all. Sorry we didn't manage to do the 5. I'm a little bit disappointed. I thought I was just going to keep going and do as many as I could in the 5 minutes. I probably did 4 minutes, and I did 1.5. So, but Victoria, that's a plate. That's what a plate of celery victory looks like. Charlie looks like he doesn't even care that I won. but I'm taking it because I never win the showdowns anymore because Charlie cheats, and I didn't win the biscuit challenge. So this could be the only challenge that I ever win. So I'm taking it, and it's one of the foodstuffs that I fucking avidly hate. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. We love you, and we will see you on Monday.
You guys.